And it's championship day here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. And we've got a 4v5 game here, Shendell.
We certainly do, Tony.
And we are winner of this last year. Actually made the final.
Yeah, it sure did, Tone. So this is going to be a big game. Anything can happen in these Major League Sixes games. We've got the Seahawks taking on the Redbellies, up for a great hit out this morning.
So here's Rodriguez with the ball. He will put into the first offense and gets the first goal there, Jaden Rodriguez. And there's a little bit of feeling out there already with these two teams. So Ryan Hockey leading the goal scoring in the Major League Sixes on the men's side. He was a beast yesterday, Shendell.
Yeah, absolutely huge. And here he goes again. He's just clearing lane there.
Gibson and Rhett Johnson has his first save of the day. Ball coming down. Graham looks to fire, gets one through. And Graham gets his first out to a 2-0 lead here. And this is what they do. They look to lock off those players. And the ball will come down the other way here through Jet Lua. Lua up to the butter knife in Tyler Reynolds. He just finds his way through Tyler Reynolds.
Yeah, you can't leave Reynolds unmarked. He will sting you on the scoreboard. Ball
down the bottom corner. Now, yesterday, Jesse Winnan got a bag full. And another big save there, but ball flicks out the top. So that's two saves there for the keeper in Rhett Johnson. And now the Redbellies really do need to play some defence here as they go to set up here. Harry Walsh with the ball, fires up and over, and that had some heat stuck in the mesh at the back.
Yeah, that was a huge shot. If it stung the top shelf, it would have upset Cody, but no problem there. Wasn't able to convert, and ball goes back the other way now, and the stick of Matt Wood in the far side corner.
Kai Williams looking to attack Harry Walsh straight away. A nice little knockdown there. Williams, though, gets the back up. Ball down to Winnan. This is where he does his best work. And right there, you can see why. And Jesse Winnan gets the first for the Redbellies. Yesterday, 16-17, and the Redbellies got up against this side. Ball the other side with Koswara. Koswara over there to Bryant. Bryant to Bobo. And this is a man that's impressed me. Gavin Pope loves to free the hands and fire, and does. That one goes wide, though. And Pope has, looks like that got a tip on the way out, but no reset on the clock because it didn't hit the keeper.
Yeah.
So 10 seconds, looking to come around the outside here is Ethan Buchanan. And that one hasn't hit anyone. Ball will come. So there shouldn't have been a reset on that. They're resetting to 10 seconds as just getting that right.
Great technical correction there from the referee on the shot clock. It's really important that we get this right, and particularly for the defence, they've done hard on that 20 seconds. If it's only 10 seconds being reset, so just making sure that things are technically correct.
So 10 seconds, and that's going to go over and back. So no damage done for that reset. And now they will have a reset here. The Adelaide Redbellies as they find another bit of offence down here.
And our man Ryan Hockey he's just sending it to the top to start the play.
So Winnan, he's got one. He got 6 yesterday, or the day before, actually, in the nighttime game.
This is an absolutely elite offensive unit here for the Redbellies. Everyone is a high-performance Australian-level player.
Kyle Williams, he's very sneaky. Oh, tink off the bar, but goes into the crease. And that's another save there for the keeper in Johnston. But this is where they're going to have to do their work, the Redbellies, if they're going to be into this game in the defensive end. As Hamish Mathwin works around. Pops it away again. That's number 2 for Graham.
Yeah, he's so dangerous. Number 1 draft pick in this whole competition. Tommy Graham, you just cannot leave him.
And you can see why there. Just managed to get inside. And you can hear the keeper there for the Redbellies, Cody, just saying, look, let's get our defence and get out on that. Doesn't want people coming through the crease. Now ball with Tim Stone. Down to Winnan again. Winnan looks over. Great take there, but dispossessed. And flag on the play. That'll be a slash. Watts will come out here. Looks to go through. Great work there from Cody Watts. Took on Rodriguez, and that's the commitment that is going to be required, but there's a penalty coming here.
Yeah, yesterday did something similar, but he actually came out to attack that ground ball and flicked it to his teammate ahead. So very smart, great IQ from Cody Watts.
So and they're the little 1% things sometimes that don't get statted.
Yep.
But they can make a huge difference, because if Rodriguez had been able to pick that ball up, he had an open net.
Yep, 100%.
A 1 minute slash there for the Redbellies on the keeper. And now a power play opportunity. Good save there from Watts. And he's seen plenty of that in the State League from Anson Carter. And now the ball comes back the other side and asking for a slash there as well as Carter trailed. Now Anson finds himself in defence, so
an unlikely position for Anson Carter.
The Redbellies won't mind having Anson down in defence, just depending on who they pick up once his penalty gets released. They're just trying to take some time off the clock. And that clock with 2 seconds to go, and he just throws it down the back as running out the penalty, and the penalty now has been released. So penalty, I thought, had been released.
What a goal there from Rodriguez. Absolutely ripped it to that top corner.
So a 4-1 ball game here, the way of the Seahawks.
It's really funny. If people could see us, Tony and I actually get hand gestures and get really excited by great lacrosse.
It's like we have natural twitches, Shendell.
Yeah, it's
Oh, good inside look. But look at the pressure there from the Seahawks. And I was speaking to Frenchie earlier, and he said that's where they're going to win this game in the defence. And at the moment, they're certainly showing that. Ball comes out, and a shot had. That one goes wide, and a little bit of love showing after there to Josh Gordon. And a loose ball push called there. And Cody Watts just not overly happy with that. The contact in the shot, and he's going, well, that's equal pressure on the shot, but deemed to be a loose ball push. So the reset happens. The Seahawks get another 30 seconds in offense as Harry Walsh looks to get around.
Yeah, Harry Walsh, a late inclusion in this side, and absolutely been a key for their offense.
Oh, good work there from Stokes. Oh, sorry, that is not Stokes, that is Curry.
Yeah, Curry being good this week too from Malvern. Malvern made their first State League final in some time in Victoria for field lacrosse. So it's certainly really important for this Redbellies team today.
And like a good Curry, manages to extract something out of you. And he did that then by getting the ball loose. Now, Reynolds looks inside. They've tried to feed that crease again, but we've got it in the crease. So really just pumping the crease at the moment, the Redbellies. And they're giving the opportunity here to the Seahawks. Sean Filippa now comes down. He still has the ball. Good save again there from Cody Watts.
Shame he missed Bowater cutting it off the bench there. He was so open. He was ahead of his defender. Could have been a quick one more if he had that vision to see and on the doorstep. But ball's going to sit with the Seahawks anyway, and they're going to be able to play some man up.
So another hold here. That's 5 penalties to 0 for the Redbellies. And in this game, I keep saying it, Shendell, keep out of the box.
Yep, I agree with you there.
So that's the pressure that's being shown. Now another power play opportunity. Carter again on the bottom corner. And that time there he learned from the last shot. And Anson Carter gets his first of the day.
Yeah, and just to note, Anson, you didn't need to wind up and put heaps of power behind it. He just placed it really well. And I think that's what we forget sometimes is that finesse and that skill just to place can sometimes be better than those outside shots if you can get in on the crease line there.
And he learnt from the first one because he shot low and Watts saved it, but then he waited for Watts to commit and then just popped it over his shoulder.
To be fair, Cody Watts very good with the foot saves in any format of lacrosse.
So ball back up the top. Oh, and again, just missing the cage. And that's almost sacrilege in this game. You cannot miss the cage either.
Well, you want to at least tip the pipe or get it on the net so you're hitting the keeper.
So now another opportunity here for the Seahawks. Winner of this game, well, they're going on to play the Manta Rays in a semi-final. Loser, well, they're going to go and probably refresh themselves in the stands watching the rest of these games. Bobo looks to shoot, fires, good save again there from Watts.
And there it is, the foot save that I just spoke
about. And that is right on the buzzer.
Yeah, so those foot saves from Watts critical, and like I said, he's very good there. Just while we've got a minute, Tone, I just want to shout out to a few thank yous for the tournament. They've had a lot of people working really hard here. So just a big thanks to Lacrosse Australia for putting on such a great event. I Athletic, who are sponsoring all our uniforms, doing a great job. You can purchase merch if you are here around the grounds and listening to us, or you know someone that is
Why
here.
wouldn't you, Shindell?
I know, they look great. The teams look fantastic. We've also got the ALN crew. We've had a great time. We're not thanking ourselves, but everyone else who's working alongside us, particular Scott Gill and Blake Billersborough. They just work tirelessly on operations. Our volunteers, they're everywhere, and we would not have a tournament without them. The Azuri Soccer Club, the City of Norwood and St Peters, and SASI. So SASI, the South Australian Institute of Sport. And they've made this tournament so fantastic. We're so lucky to be here. And maybe we can get a score check on the other game as well.
I was just about to go to that. Look at this. Already over at 14-10, the way of the Manta Rays.
Wowee, what an upset.
So the Manta Rays, well, after the first day, I thought the Makos were going to just eat everyone up. But the Manta Rays, that's their first win of the tournament. So are they going to do what the Redbellies did last year in the men's competition?
Push through. Yeah, look, they had a really good game last night. We watched them play the Redbellies. And I believe, their defence was in their transition. Laura Hulley really, really good for them last night. And I think they've found some momentum. They're clicking as a team now, and what a time to find that momentum going into Championship Saturday. So great start. Unlucky for the Makos. They have a really great mix of players from all across the country.
When they lost Nellie Mollison, though.
Yeah, it was hard for them. I think
all-star from last year,
to be
leading
fair,
scorer.
I think to be fair, a lot of players had the opportunity to step up, though. You can't discount some players that we didn't know a lot about or haven't seen a lot on the Sixers field that were able to, come to the party and play. So ball has started now, and we are back. Ball is going the way of the Redbellies off that face-off. Carter chasing down
Tim Stone. So Tim Stone gets the ball back up the top here and finds Matty Wood. Matty Wood with plenty of experience in lots of different forms of the game. Ball to be won, and this works for the, and that'll be over and back. So great work there from the Seahawks. And again, I was saying that earlier, Frenchie said defense is going to be what wins them this game.
Yep.
And right now, that pressure is immense out there. But ball back in the offensive end. It's a 5-1 first quarter with no score for the second as yet. Rodriguez looks over, finds Carter. Carter gets another one.
And again, that placement by Carter just changed the level, changed the shot from last time too. So that one was a bouncer. Really great job and recognition by Carter. But here's a man who loves to work with Anson Carter on the lacrosse field or on the box. It's Jesse Winnan who's got the ball. This is a position he loves to shoot from, and I think people need to recognise where Jesse wants to go from and shut him down from there.
They can't be too Jesse-centric, though, because Jesse will try and win it off his own stick. Oh, nice shot there.
And then you've got players like Matt Wood on the left side who can do that, who's just as good, and you can play him as a righty as well. So, yeah, you can't discount anyone in their offense.
Oh, there he is again. And another goal there. That's his third there to Graham. And you can see why he was the number one pick.
Yeah, I know Frenchie loves him. They're both from Bayswater Lacrosse Club. Frenchie played alongside him and now is head coach there. So obviously looking at Tommy Graham, but yeah, he's setting himself apart for sure.
Going to be a key here is the man who's just come behind Ryan Hockey. And now Kai Williams likes his matchup here. Up against Gordon. Williams looks to go underneath. Now down here to Hockey. Hockey runs up and around. And he's just put the ball down.
Yep,
and we've seen it all week. The people throw the ball away. Yep. And here's an opportunity now. Ball comes down with Mathwin. Mathwin has Williams. Looks to put it a little Twizzler. That's come off the keeper. That's come off the keeper. And that should be a reset. That's come straight off the goalkeeper. That is an error there. That has come straight off the chest of the keeper and gone out of bounds. Or the leg, either or. And Rhett Johnson gets away with one there. And the Seahawks, they don't mind that.
I actually hope Rhett gets
a timeout here.
I hope Rhett gets the marker for the save, to be fair.
Yeah.
That was a good save by Rhett.
So, yeah, just things going against the Redbellies at the moment. And this is where it's so tough for the officials. There's 3 of them out there. I mean, we were close to that action, so you saw where the ball came up. You heard the padding get hit, or a leg. And but that's a huge turnover in the context of the game. You're 7-2 down. You would have started with possession. So now they have an opportunity here to go 8-2 up. So that's a big call from the officials.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Interesting, but we're not the eyes of the game. We're just here to talk about it. So if that's what they've seen, then that's what we progress with, Tone, even if we don't agree with the call.
No, but
I'm sure they'll go back and review the tape.
That they will. But the good thing is, all of our viewers at home get to watch this live from wherever you are around the country, around the world. Send us some shout-outs, Shandell. You can hit me up on Instagram at TonyWatts71. That is at TonyWatts71. And you?
Shandell mic'd up.
There you go. So hit us up on Insta. Send us a message.
Yeah, collectively, or you can catch us all on the Australian Lacrosse Network. So Australian Lacrosse Network socials, we're available across all 3 platforms. No problem. We'd love to hearing from the people watching along at home.
We're people of the people, Shandell.
We are. So that's the Australian Lacrosse Network. And, you know, you can see great highlights on there as well of the games. We've got some great content happening on there. But back to the game, Harry Walsh with the ball now. Harry
Walsh comes down this left-hand pipe, fires it across and misses a cage. And as I said, sacrilege not to at least hit the keeper. You're just running into defence. And we all want to play offence.
Yeah, so I actually think that referee decision might...
Well,
if this doesn't go the way of the Seahawks, I think that will certainly be questioned.
I think the creator always has a way of evening it up.
Yeah, this is so true.
So ball here with Tyler Reynolds fires, and that's missed the cage as well. So last 2 shots not even troubling the keeper.
And just a shout out to Lucy Wills watching along at home. We love Lucy Wills. And she is a great field and box lacrosse player for WA. And she's tuning in now. So, hey, Luce.
Ball on the bottom corner, little one hand. Oh, great pick off there. Coming back the other way here, Matty Wood. But he's got numbers in front of him, and one of those numbers is an upside down 9. It's 6, Tommy Graham. Ball here with Kai Williams. Comes back over to Stone, back to Williams, to Matt Wood. Wood, bottom corner here, Gibson. Looks to step in and under. Could have almost got a Ward there. Not to be, winning fires, and that's the unfortunate thing with Jesse. Sometimes he just thinks he has to get it done, and while he's got a great shot, and sometimes they come off, relying on him to go from outside all the time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You've got to, you know where Jesse wants to shoot from. You've got to shut him out of the game there. But great little goal
Pope
there. Yeah, Pope's been great this week. I don't know a lot about him, but he's impressing me.
So at the moment, it is all the Seahawks here. If you are just joining us here on the Australian Lacrosse Network, welcome wherever you are. You've got Shandell Oliver and Tony Watts on the commentary. And we've got Peter Greenhouse on the other side with Linton Arscott. So there's lacrosse all day here.
All day. What better way to spend your Saturday?
And a flag on the play here. And we've got gold 7 for a hold, I believe. So that will be the case. Sean Filippo with a hold, so a 30-second power play. And I reckon this is the first power play the Redbellies have had in the game.
Yeah, I think you might be right. There was one before for the Seahawks down this end. But
yeah, I've got 5 penalties for the Redbellies at the moment. So
let's see what they can do. And I reckon Socko's going to be a big part of this one, Ryan Hockey.
Well, look at Gibbo just sitting on the bottom corner. And now Winnan looks to step over, and a good save there from Johnston. Can't give it back to the keeper.
He wasn't in the crease, Tone.
Oh,
he was outside.
I was going to say that's.
I could see the line from where I'm sitting. You're just to my right.
I was obscured there, Shandell. You had a much better angle.
Yeah, I can see right here, and he definitely wasn't in the crease.
So that's smarts there from the keeper. Not only with a huge save there, Johnson. Good save again there from Watts.
1 at each end. Great job, and that was another foot save from Cody Watts.
So now up to Carter. Carter looks back over, finds Walsh, who fires! Top shelf, Harry Walsh.
That is a highlight reel goal. Stunning shot there from Harry Walsh as the ball comes back down the field through Kai Williams.
And it's just blossoming out this scoreline, 9-2. They need to find a bit of offense here, do the Redbellies. Kai Williams now on the right, puts it back up the top, finds Jet Lua. Now he's under pressure, he needs to pull it and find some space. Good inside there to Gibson, and that is tipped off.
That was actually fantastic ball movement. Jet Lua drew the double and then sent it back to the middle. Just wasn't able to sting net there.
But no reset on this. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Needs to get the ball in. Oh, great inside pass there. And he's out of the crease, so he cannot bring it back in. Winnan picks the ball up with a 30-second reset.
Yeah, Tyler Reynolds jumping on the crumbs there, gives it to Jesse Winnan, and now they're going to start another 30 seconds of offense for the Redbellies.
Williams up against Kozwara.
They've got plenty of time. Don't want to pull the trigger too early.
Just looking a little shaky when they get the ball in offense here. Winnan up against Carter. Winnan won't mind that matchup.
No, the two veterans.
These guys have played many, but look at Walsh handing off. And that in the traditional game. We saw Walling last night. That is traditionally, and that's a terrible pass from Jet Lua.
Yeah, unfortunate. I think they need to use Matt Wood here on this left side more. He's very handy and he's a great inside player, and I think they need to get him back out here if they want to start. That will just make things dangerous because everyone's really focused on Jesse and that side of the field right now. No one's really honouring this side, particularly if Socko isn't on as well.
So here we go. Pope again looking to get in, and he does get in. They just need to put him on the deck if he gets in there. Great pickup now, and an opportunity here for Mathwin. They've got numbers here. 2-on-1, kicks it over, and great job there for the goal. And we're going to have a whistle here. I think there's going to be a legal body, is there, or a push? And that will be after the goal there from Stone. They get another opportunity, so just what they needed as Stone getting on the board. 40 seconds left on the game clock to half time. And now another power play for a minute.
And hopefully we'll have a chat with special guests at half time if we can get our...
Oh, Winnan! I did say that he can't rely on him too much. Well, I'll tell you what, when he shoots like that, rely on him. So Winnan gets his second. And now, as the time runs out with a man in the box, as we're going to have the man himself come over here.
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to have a chat with the Australian Sixers Olympic coach, Adam Sear, before the game today. And I love Adam. I've known Adam since he was a child. And I said, why don't you come jump on the mic with us at the half? And we just want to get to know more about Adam as a person, not just the coach or the man who's scouting teams today. So, Tone, I'm going to hand over to you and Adam, and you guys can have a quick chat on the ALN.
And here he is, the man of the moment, Mr. Adam Sears. Welcome to the Australian Lacrosse Network, mate.
G'day, mate. I've been a big fan for a long time. It feels pretty good to be sitting here.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's great to have you sitting here.
Yeah.
It's maybe when the coaching career's over, you can come in third wheel with Shandell and I.
You know, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all.
It wouldn't, mate. Journey now to the Australian men's Sixers coach, but, you know, it all starts somewhere. Where did the journey start?
Yeah, wow. How far do we want to go back? You know, look, I'm a Wembley boy from Perth.
Yep.
I was introduced to the game by my father, Rod Sear, who is, you know, very involved with Australian lacrosse. You know, sometimes more a little bit than others. But I started at Wembley and kind of cut my teeth there, and then, you know, through different types of exposure with, you know, incredible coaches and those types of things, got an opportunity in the US. But yeah, certainly started, down at Florida Oval in Perth. And
it's infectious, isn't it, lacrosse? I didn't come till I was 30. I played AFL, and as I said, the story goes that my mate said, come and play a half dozen games, drink beers with us on a Saturday, and that'll be your career. And, you know, 200 games later, and I'm still involved. Yeah. The greatest thing he ever did. Who have been sort of your mentors as you've gone on? I mean, it's a really hard question sometimes because there's so many. Yeah. It's like a family, lacrosse.
No doubt. You know, two guys come to mind right away. Mr. Brown, obviously, at the Wembley Lacrosse Club, John Dennick. Yeah. Kel East was also, Gary Brown. Kel East was also a coach of mine at the 15s level. John Rose.
Yep.
Those are the guys that really allowed me to, you know, Nathan Rainey, Ben Rieger, you know, from a playing perspective and a mentor perspective. But if I was to really, really put, emphasis on one individual during that point in time, I think, John Denick was instrumental in my career and really allowing me to progress in I'd probably say a natural and comfortable way, although, really making sure I was held accountable to certain things. And, I might have been a little bit of a loud kid and, a bit of bravado at that point in time. But, JD and, obviously with my parents too. My parents play a massive role in this whole thing too.
As I say, it takes a village to raise a champion. And some of those names are synonymous with lacrosse, Australian lacrosse. You headed over to the US. Still currently over there. If there's a young coach coming through that's looking at a pathway like that, how do they make that happen?
You know what? I think if I look back at that progression and I look back at the some of the amazing whether it's programs or institutions that I've been able to be a small part of, I think it's networking is massive, and I don't think it's rocket science, but really I think we have a tendency at times to think ahead, what's next, and I think if I look back at my career, I think I was very, very focused on what I was doing.
So just live in the moment.
Enjoy. Be where your feet are. And I think understand that through hard work and just being a good human, honestly, you're going to be in great shape.
Two of my key qualities that I have instilled when I was coaching through every player. Be a good human being and work hard, because those two things will get you not only in lacrosse, anywhere in life.
No doubt.
Amazing. Now the Sixers here.
Yeah.
First time you've been to this one.
Yes.
Have you been impressed, and have you, these teams are so close.
I don't think I've been more excited to come and watch some lacrosse in a very long time. Got into town early this week and just being able to be back around Aussie lacrosse in, a different capacity now as a coaching position. But this is first class. I've been around a lot of lacrosse events in the last 20 odd years, and the way we're operating this, the powers to be, Lacrosse Australia, the group at MLS has put on an incredible event, and lucky we get another, let's say half a day.
That we do. We're into the night time here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Well, we couldn't be more excited to have had you here, mate. We know you're here in the high performance role, and you got to watch a bit of this. You're more than welcome to stay with us in the box here, and you can call the game if you like.
Leave it up to the professionals, mate, I think.
But we really appreciate it, and mate, all the best going forward, and can't wait, hopefully, for Shendell and I to be calling you in LA 28.
There we go.
Thanks, brother.
Mate. Thanks very much.
No worries.
Cheers.
That is Adam Sears, the coach of the Australian Sixers side, and great that he could give up his time to be here. Just a great human being is Mr. Sears, and right now they're going to need some great human beings out here to get this game back underway. Oh, Shendell. Oh, Cody Watts. Well, he's picking pockets out there. That's the way they want to start. And now they'll bring the ball down into offense. Looks back over, fires again, and that's the way they start. Good work there from Stone. Brings it back to a 9-5 ball game, and Frenchie not happy with that defence at all, Shendell.
Yeah, no, not at all. Just interesting, I just learnt, Tone, we've been talking about Gavin Pope. I've just got some interesting stats in here. He is playing for the Seahawks, as we know. He won the University of New South Wales International Athlete of the Year award at the New South Wales Sports Awards last night. So,
save from Watts again.
Huge achievement for Gavin Pope. But yeah, good save from Cody as well. I'm just trying to get some more intel on that.
So this is the way they want to start. Penalty on the play here as well. So this is a free shot. Lua with the ball. Now down to Williams. He'll pass the ball back through X. Back up to the butter knife in Tyler Reynolds. This is where Jesse Winnan won't mind it. Low clock. Ball in his stick. Looks to get around. Oh, little inside pass there was magnificent to, as a little roll there, did Tyler Reynolds. And now the first two goals of the game in the second half going to the Redbellies. We're back to 9-6. Oh, frenetic this game.
Yeah, it's good. And here we go. Anson Carter arrives on the field, gets the ball immediately. Still can move, and there it is. Anson Carter, non-stick side,
on the left hand,
height.
And he'll tell Cody about that too, no doubt. Yeah. That was my left, Cody.
Doesn't mind a chirp, old Anson.
So now back out to a 4-goal ball game. Oh, stepping inside there, still with the ball. That's a fantastic goal. One for the highlight reels there for the Redbellies. As Aaron Curry going to the deck, hit the deck, still ball in and manages to get it past. Curry gets his first. 10-7. Oh, save again from Watts, one-on-one.
Yeah, really good fake there from Rodriguez, but didn't change the level, and Cody Watts read that like a book.
Tell you what, that's a 50-cent cheap book at the op shop, that was. Read it cover to cover. And that's, I tell you, I said to Frenchie, we were talking before, and he said defense. I said, well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Whichever goalkeeper stands up here. Oh, nice little back shot there from Wood. And all of a sudden, the pressure's going to come back here on the Seahawks, back to a 10-8 game. So now ball comes back up the top here. Koswara looks to push in. One-handed. Oh, good save again from Watts. There's those legs. He might need some ice on him later.
Yeah, for sure. That was actually a really great one-handed shot there, too, from Koswara. But Watts saw it, and another foot save.
Wood with the ball. Wood fires. Tink, tink, tink off the bar. That'll be a reset. And they are just have a little bit of pepper and momentum at the moment, the Redbellies.
Yeah, so back to this award that Pope won. He plays NCAA College Lacrosse, Division 3 at Colorado College, currently studying abroad at University of New South Wales. And he won his award for his achievements in lacrosse this year.
There you go.
High-performance athletes we've got on the floor.
We have, and a shot just had there by Gibson, which missed the cage, so it gives the Seahawks a go. And that's the quality of player that is coming through this MLS.
Yes.
There was 140 men, I believe, applied, and 65 got picked. So that's, by me, 75 that missed out.
Yep, huge.
Walsh.
And that's great for our sport, that the competition is so high to be drafted.
Comes around, and Walsh, that's smart. He gets his second. So Harry Walsh brings it back out to a 3-goal lead here. And ball in the offensive end for the Redbellies. Tyler Johnson down here has been very quiet, Ryan Hockey. Well, on cue, he says, Tony, how dare you say that about me?
Yeah, he's not going to take that one sitting down. And ball's going to transition quickly back down the end of the field through the stick of Liam Bryant. Got the Bayswater coloured helmet on out there. Easy to recognise. Harry Walsh with the ball at the top now. Sends it across to Pope.
Illegal procedure as well. And that ball will turn over. So it comes back the other way. So a little bit of luck going the Redbellies' way at the moment. Kai Williams with the ball. I've got an 11-9 scoreline here. The official score says 11-8, but I'm pretty sure. And lovely there's another
goal.
one.
Lovely, lovely goal. That was a Gibson with that one. I think that
so
was...
Gibbo gets that shot.
Cal Gibson with that one.
And that's his first for the day. So that gives me an 11-10 game.
Ethan Buchanan now looking to drive, sends it to the back corner.
Now
with Rodriguez.
Comes down the back, looks to fire, save again from Watts.
Nice little question mark move there, but one unable to capitalise Jaden Rodriguez. And ball transitioning with Kai Williams. Kai Williams, I believe, is also a dual sport athlete, so quite a high-profile surfer, if I'm correct.
He is indeed. He actually moved over. He came out. Tink, tink, tink with the little shovel back shot. And there's some excitement. If you don't think this game's exciting, just look at things like that. And they get a reset. So now ball back up the top, winning. Well, he's missed that by the proverbial in this game. A tip, though. So that's why he missed it by so far. The yellow stick was a tip, so they're going to not reset that clock, as a tip does not count for a reset. 18 seconds on the shot clock, but the Redbellies will have the ball back. If you're looking at our main screen, I've got an 11-10 game. On the main screen, it's 11-9. So we've already had some issues this week.
Yeah, and we'll check that at the
That
break.
is 11-11 as the score goes in there. And ball now. Oh, there's another one the other way there for Graham. So 12-11 the scoreline. And just about to start on the other field there, the Salties are going to play the Makos. Nah. Oh, so one waved off. That's why the goal was disallowed down the other end. But that is another one that's about to be waved off, is it?
Just going to give a shout out to Chase Carter.
Oh, so that's sorry.
You go.
How big is that? That's 2 disallowed goals.
Yeah, that is big. So we just got Chase Carter. He's an under 15, just played in the Phantoms team in Perth. His dad is here playing in MLS, so great for Chase to see his own hero, his dad, playing out in Major League Sixes.
And a bit of controversy there too, because the goal was all cleared.
Yep.
And then it was waved off.
Yep. Yeah, got to make a really decision, like a then and there. You know, we can't be chopping and changing.
So make a decision, stick to it. Williams, he'll stick to it. But what's happening here is the score is getting closer. Williams just trying his luck. Oh, good check. That'll be over and back. And that's come off a stick, so no.
Oh, and they're asking for a delay of game because Cody threw that ball back.
So he just put it to the midline where it's supposed to start. And the Seahawks looking for and that ball's come off. Ball to be won here. Oh, just need to pick the ball up. And that is going to be the quarter. Well, that had everything, Shendell.
It sure did. A lot of few different decisions. We've got to make sure that if goals are being called that they are official and they're not waved off. We're just going to make that decision straight up. But we're not refs. It's not our job. We just get to call the excitement of the game.
And you know what I love? Frenchie's going off. He's going, that's delay of game. He's rolled it back to the centre line where they have to start from. There is a dot up there, even for the women's. They must start up there. So Cody's rolled it back there.
Yep.
But even in that little bit of byplay there between Frenchie and Cody's just telling him, he's going, you need your glasses, old man. He said, I threw it to where it needed to be. So, you love a little bit of byplay.
Frenchie's a character of the game, and we need coaches like Frenchie in the game.
Oh, I love it.
I love the people that bring character to the game, and he's been doing it for a long time.
But the greatest thing about this game, right, we will finish here, and those two boys at some point will be sitting up there having a quiet ale together, laughing about the fact that they've just got into each other. Oh, it is a 12-10 ball game. It was all the Redbellies in that term.
Yeah, absolutely.
They 6 goals to 3, and they've brought this back to a manageable goal. Now, I'm going to put it out there early, Shendell. Golden goal is coming.
You reckon?
And Tom Freeman shakes his head. He says, no, thank you very much. He says, I don't want to be a coach for a golden goal.
Yeah, they're rough.
But, it is three-quarter time here as the music just is pumping in the background. What an atmosphere down here at the Marden Sporting Complex. If you are in Adelaide and you've never seen lacrosse, especially Sixers lacrosse, do yourself a favour. Come down. It's $10 to get in. Yep. I think kids are free.
Yeah, they are.
Bring the whole family.
Kids under 14 are free. So if you've got nothing to do today, it's a great day of action. It's a great way to see an emerging Olympic sport. Obviously, we love it, but we want you to love it as much as we do and get it into the Olympics, and we want it to stay there. Brisbane 2032 is coming, and we want to showcase lacrosse in Australia to the world on that world stage. So come on down, get your tickets, bring your kids, and have a day out here at Marden Sport Park. And if you're not, please send us a message on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Tony Watts, 79 or...
71.
71, sorry. Oi,
you make it, you know what I love about that is, Shendell, you made me 8 years younger.
I know, or Shendell mic'd up. We're happy to give you a shout out. We hope you're enjoying the coverage.
Oh, Rodriguez nails him in right in the middle of the back. You're not going to say that wasn't, and that stings.
Yeah, Cal Gibson operating as a meat
He's
shield
a
there.
tough unit. No reset on the clock, and cow, that breaks ribs.
I was going to say right on the spine.
And look at the Reece Townsley, the manager. What do? Little rub on the back.
I know. I was going to say just pats him on the spot that it hurts. And Pope now with the ball.
Well, it shouldn't be a reset. It's come off the player. So they've reset the clock. That's come straight off the player. There was 10 seconds. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And that is correct. Because the defensive player went down, it is a reset on the clock. If an offensive player had gone down, there would have been no reset.
Yep.
So that's an intricacy to this game as well. Officials all over it. And that only just got brought in.
Yeah, that's a new one.
So a defensive player that goes down will cause a reset on the clock if they have to be removed from the field.
But see, I thought in the World Games, an Australian player shot and hit their own player and got a penalty and was removed from the game.
Good save again from Watts, but a penalty on the play. And going to come here is Hamish Mathwin. But another save there for Watts.
I think the key is, Tone, the rules are evolving as this format of lacrosse evolves. So
well, we're creating the game still.
Yeah, we absolutely are.
I mean, we're still learning, Shendell. Yeah. And we've watched a lot of lacrosse.
A lot of lacrosse.
Intimately.
Yes.
So here we go, the Seahawks, 10-12 up. And now looking to just make that a little further. We have about just under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Winner of this, they keep going. Loser, Sawar Watts again with a massive save.
Yeah, he's been good today, Cody Watts.
That's number 14 for Watts. So the ball is flipped up, and now Tyler Reynolds looks to take on Graham. That's no mean feat either.
Got Kai Williams lurking on the near bench side.
Substitutes though, like the penalty is on the clock. That's why they're rating it out. But they need to take a shot here.
Yeah, I'd be looking.
Give it a Winnan, or give it to someone and let him go. With 5 seconds to go, you've got to kick it, because if you hit the goalie, there it is. There's a reset. Perfect there from Kai Williams, and that's the way it should be played. Now they get a reset. Penalty's been released.
And they're playing 5 on 5.
Or just about to be released. They'll play 5 on 5. That is the perfect sixes play. You see too many teams just roll the ball away. So even numbers. Gibson recovered from the one in the back.
I know, straight onto the field and in the back of the net there.
So Gibson.
I think strategically coaches could be a little bit more...
Oh, good shot there.
Could be a little bit more aggressive on the 5 on 4, like actually draw up a play in how to play out that situation. I know in box lacrosse we call it ragging, so we're just trying to kill the time, but there is certainly some plays you can implement there to get some numbers on the board.
13-11, still a 2-goal ball game, but we know how quickly that can dissipate in this game. And now Wood up the top, up against Gordon, looking to work his magic, looks inside, just too hard, needs to shoot the ball. Oh, they got in each other's way, and that will run out. And now going back the other way, Lua doesn't want to give away a penalty here.
Falepa just carrying the ball down.
Needs to get on the hands. And good work there from Jet Lua to run with Sean Falepa. 13-11 ball game, 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Loser of this, well, they're recovering internal. Great check there from Williams, but Walsh picks it up. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Buchanan, another big save there from Cody Watts with the outlet. So here they go. They've got no numbers.
Got one off the bench,
and now they've got, and Hockey.
I know, if he'd have cut with conviction, they could have given that to him and he would have sunk it.
So 13-11 scoreline. We hope you're enjoying this action on the Australian Lacrosse Network.
Socko just working as a quarterback there behind the goals, just setting up the offense about what they want to run. And here he goes now with a drive. I'm sure he's going to look inside if he's not going to pull the trigger.
Hockey fires, and that's gone out of bounds. Misses the cage. So, you know, potentially, there's probably about another 8 opportunities for the Seahawks.
Yeah. Answer Carter with that clear, just directing a bit of traffic in that transition. Ball with Ethan Buchanan now on the far back corner.
So Buchanan fires and gets that one past, and that's a handy goal at this time of the game. Buchanan, that gets his first, and they're out to a 3-goal lead now.
Gibson with the ball, so up and about, no injury there from that shot in the back.
Winnan, he needs to have some magic here. Tink, tink, tink off the bar.
Get the reset.
And the reset on the clock. So reset not had yet.
Just watching.
So reset, there it is.
Who's in this offensive set and what they're going to run.
So ball back up the top. 3 goals, nothing in this game, but the time is running out. 3 minutes to go. Gibson fires. Good save there from Johnston. And now ball comes back over to Bowater.
Nice little 1-2 there. Bowater now with the ball at the top.
Bowater kicks it over to Pope. Pope looks back up the top. Bowater. Crafty player is Bowater. So is this man, Rodriguez. Back over to Pope.
Yeah,
9 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks in. Oh, tink off the bar, and then in it goes. Smart shot from Pope.
Yeah, I think Bowater a bit of an unsung hero of Aussie lacrosse. He's across every format and plays all of them well. Short stick defender, short guy as well, but really great. Look at him now matching up on Jesse.
And a flag on the play. There's going to be a cross check and could be a late hit there. So Gibson, we've got one penalty there. That'll be, I believe, for a cross check. Bowater for a cross check for 1. And a legal body for 1. So they're going to be 5 on 3 here. So 2 1-minute penalties. And number 1, the physicality in this game is there, but they won't be looking at the Olympics for any contact like that.
Yeah, no. Matt Wood going to start with the ball at the dot. So ball in a very crafty player stick. And this is a 5 on 3, so you expect the Redbellies to be scoring here. If they don't, they need to have a good hard look at their offence. So
it's 15-12 is the score, but what they do have is a 5 on 3.
Yeah, and they've got 3 lefties on and 2 righties. You can just see Gibson creeping on that back corner.
And they just need to move the ball. So they're playing 4 on 3 and winning. Pops one away. And now they're going to press the ball. They just cannot allow that outlet. And now ball gets pushed out as he does well there. But that's the 10 seconds up. He'll just drop the ball. He can give it to Winnan. So here goes Winnan again. And whistles on the play, but a timeout called by the Redbellies. They got the ball down in the offensive half when the timeout was called, but they had numbers down here, Shendell.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have. Maybe they just called it to get some protection on the players, but
well, that stops the penalty clock. Number 1.
Potentially they're drawing. I mean, I don't know if one of those 30s has been released. We're back to a 4
No,
on 5.
they were both 1-minute penalties.
Oh, okay.
So 1 minute illegal body and a 1-minute cross check. So they're
Okay.
both going to release at the same time. Very smart though from the Redbellies. They sat hockey back over the halfway line. They played 4 on 3 because most practices you get out there and what's the first thing you play?
You play a 5 on 3. Yeah, no.
Or 4 on 3.
That's very much. I would say Pete Math was playing a bit of box lacrosse there.
But we've got a 2-goal game, and we've got 2 minutes to go.
Oof.
I'm still feeling golden goal, Shendell.
I don't mind it. Tony. It'll be a nice way to start the day.
So here we go. Strap yourselves in for the last 2 minutes here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. You've got Shendell Oliver, Tony Watts on the call here. And penalties on the play, a full 30. And again, you see that 4 on 3 here as Frencham is just looking to play in the defensive end. Oh, nice look down. Great save there from Johnston. Good work there from Falepa. Just needs to try and get the ball over now.
He's got Bryant.
Looks up and up and over. Winnan back in. Finds Kozwara.
Way to score. A 5 on 3 and Kozwara, Bryant and Falepa all engaged in that play and able to put one away. Costly there. Shot from Matt Wood to answer it immediately. Penalties have been released for the Seahawks. And Frenchie's saying push. He wants to move the ball. You can see Kozwara's got a lane if he just wants to run towards it, and one man on the crease.
Throws it away. So it's a 2-goal game. 1.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 16-14. Here comes Hockey. Oh, he can be a monster in this situation. Has a man on. Looks to win, and now to Johnson. Fires, and you've got to hit the cage, Matt Wood.
He got the last one, so he's feeling confident. Clocks have been held by the refs.
And ball is going to be picked up. So less than a minute, well, just over a minute. As Harry Walsh brings it up. And they're going to play a 5 on 4. They're throwing the dice here. So 5 on 4. They want Bowater. Look at Winnan. Winnan's just waiting for Cody Watts to try and save this. Looks stand down. Needs a save. There it is. Now they can... Oh, they need to get the ball and get it long. And
Bo Waters
Ball
recognised.
goes out of bounds, and that's going the way of the Redbellies. That was set up. He just needed to take the ball. Cody Watts was screaming at him to leave it.
Yep. We had Bo Water recognise winning on that seagull move.
So, under a minute in the knockout 4v5 game. And getting in is Reynolds. Now looks up. Williams the opposite side, Winnan. Looks to step in. Winnan rolls back. That's going to be a hold. Penalty on the play.
Reset.
They can keep going. Reset on it. So penalty still going to be on this. And
Saved
that
by Johnson.
penalty will be assessed now. Big save there from Rhett Johnson. They're going to need 2 goals in under 30 seconds of play.
And they're going shorthand.
So they need a
play.
quick score here, Shendell.
Yeah, Redbellies in a power play.
And then they need to lock off. Because even if they don't allow Rhett to get the ball down, it'll still leave about 8 seconds.
Yep.
The quicker the score, the more time. But that'll release. Looks over to Winnan. Winnan looks to fire and misses the cage as well. That might be the opportunity that's gone begging. Now they're going to lock off here.
Philippa's going to have to work really hard here. He's got
Oh, just goes the bomb. Cody Watts is ready for it. Looks back up, fires to Hockey. Here's their opportunity. Need to score, loses the ball. Looks back in. Oh, picked up. Good score. We're a 1-goal game. Clock's about to run out. Just need to find a loose player. Winnan has to come up. Bo Water, there it is. The Seahawks move on in this tournament. 1-goal game.
What a way to start the day, Tone.
That is the lacrosse you're going to see on the Australian Lacrosse Network all day. Oh, there's nothing more that could have been done there. That was a huge game, Shendell.
That was a great one. That was an absolute cracker. I thought earlier it was going to go the way of the Redbellies, but the Seahawks came to play and they really stuck it when, stood up when the time counted.
15-16 the scoreline. The Seahawks, well, they finished 5th last year. Can they have the dream run that the Redbellies did last year?
Yeah.
They've only gone down by 2 goals and 1 goal in this tournament.
Yep.
They could be sitting top of the table right now.
Yep, it's wild.
And
Absolutely
they've just
wild.
beaten the side that is the only side to have beaten the Manor Rays.
So true. That's
And they're going to verse the Manor Rays now, so I'll
That's
tell you
going to
what.
be a great competition. Great competition. Do not switch off your television or your laptop or your phone, however you're watching. This is a day of lacrosse you do not want to miss.
I'm just going to go through some key stats here. I'm going to go through the goal scorers. For the Redbellies, we had Winnan with 2. We had Matty Wood with 4. Tim Stone with 2. We had Reynolds with 1, Curry with 1, Hockey with 1, and Gibbo with 2. And on the opposite side, we had Rodriguez. He got 1. We had Graham leading the scoring. He got 4. We had Carter. Well, he popped up with a hat-trick with 3. Pope with 1. Walsh with 1. Gordon with 1. Buchanan with 1. Pope with 2. But for me, and again, the goalkeepers, tell you what, Cody Watts, 17 saves in that. And we've got Jay Bidwell-Barton on the opposite side, who is being attended to, and he might have copped a shot to the head. So I'm a bit of J-Love over there. I love myself some J-Love, and he must have rattled a shot. But on the opposite side there, Reddy Johnson, 10 saves for Johnson, and no bigger.
I was going to say, what about Cody?
Last couple, Cody's 17.
Yeah, wow, what a day for Cody.
I mean, 17 in a 1-goal loss. You get around, you keep, don't you?
Yeah, it's important. Very, very important. Both keepers were actually really good today. And like I said, that last
save
there,
from Rhett Johnson
off the chest
was amazing. But they move on. Congratulations to the Seahawks. They're going to experience something they haven't experienced in this MLS. They're going to a semi-final.
Yep, they're progressing, so good for them.
But the Redbellies, they were amazing. And they finish up their tournament in 5th, but only going down to a 1-goal game. And they were the only team to beat the top team. So what have we got in store here on the Australian Lacrosse Network for the rest of it? I know, I think you're about to do an interview here, Shendell, so I might... are you doing the interview?
Oh, either one of us, Tony.
All
I'm
right.
not fussy.
Do you want me to do it?
So Tony's going to go live with Cozzy. We might actually wrap up here the coverage, and we'll come back to you shortly with another game on this field, which will be the Seahawks taking on the Redbellies in the women's. So we'll be back very soon. Right now you can tune in to watch the Mako's men take on the Salties for continued play. And you're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. My name is Shandell Oliver. I've been joined by Tony Watts, and it's been great to have you with us.
Oh, standing here with the victorious Seahawks team, Mr. Kozwara. That was tough.
Yeah, look, it was a real battle. I think the second efforts really help us keep us in the game there, so that's what we owe it to.
Got out to a huge lead in the first quarter. You were up 9-2 at one point, and all of a sudden, the Redbellies, well, they had some venom starting to come back the other way. Both goalkeepers amazing in that tournament, but none bigger than the save from Reddy Johnson at the end there. You must love what these guys are doing.
Yeah, he does a fantastic job for us in there, and we do our best in the defensive block to help him out as much as possible, and ultimately he shows up when it's his time, so yeah. Well,
the Seahawks haven't progressed past this point. You're off to a semi-final. We saw what the Redbellies did last year. They went from 5th into a gold medal game, and you've only lost by 2 goals and 1 goal. The dream's not far away.
No, look, I think team cohesion's what's going to do it for us. If we can keep that rolling, then we'll see where we land.
Sammy Kozwara, love your work, mate. Good luck for the rest of the tournament. And we're going to wrap it up here. Till the sticks are swinging. We'll see you soon.